Oh. Come on. That's a terrible idea. This city's already falling apart as it is. Beneath the Atlantic Ocean. Oh yeah, welcome to BioShock 2.
Look, Daddy, it's you.
Huh.
Let's go out to play, Daddy.
Oh. So we're just straight up starting off in Rapture as a Big Daddy. Huh. Should I mention that I have never ever seen this game played, nor played it myself? Ugh. It's still creepy.
More angels, Daddy. This way.
Yeah, when am I gonna be put in control? That was a very bad idea.
Get out of here, freak!
Missed. Nope. No.
He's perfectly safe now. This is not your daughter. Do you understand? Her name is Eleanor, and she is mine. Now, kneel, please. Remove your helmet.
What?
Now, take the pistol. Place it against your head. Fire.
Well, that's one hell of a way to start. Holy shit. "10 years later." So I'd assume after the events of the first game then.
Hello, can you hear me?
Oh. Well, we're in it. The fuck just happened? Oh, there is so much wrong with that. So, let me summarize a little bit. Big Daddies and Little Sisters are the two creatures you saw. The one that we are, and the one that the little girl you saw. Little Sisters were created as a way to gather Adam from corpses. Adam being what essentially drives the powers and abilities of the people of Rapture. As you saw, the one guy using electricity. But I didn't recognize the thing he used. I got many of the powers when I played the first game. By the way, there will be a link in the description to the playlist for the first game, if you wish to go watch that. It's not half bad. But I didn't recognize that, and it basically put us under control like the main character was. I know nothing of the story of this game or anything of that sort, so I am in here completely blind, which may make hard difficulty a bit of a dumb idea. I do remember a few things here or there from the original game, something like this. It's better, but curiously enough, anytime I'm in a menu, I overshoot. RT to smash. Ah, I see. And I don't recognize that one woman. I don't recognize her. Who the fuck was that? I know there was a woman who was trying to save the little sisters. She may be her. I don't think we ever saw her in person. I don't know what's bad.
Lesson 1, mop jockeys. You are under the ocean now. If you feel the soft patter of rain on your hat, you're already fired. Lesson 2. You can jumpstart a dead generator with a direct spark, but clear the guests out of the pool first. Scares these rich pricks to watch a working stiff hurling thunderbolts. You follow me?
Fair enough. I think that would scare anyone to see anyone throwing thunderbolts. 0451? What? Oh. 1504. Thanks? Who the hell wrote it on the door? That overshoot problem is gonna be annoying. If you can't tell, when I'm in the menus, I'm sometimes accidentally overshooting where I mean to stop.
My husband is such a perfect idiot. Throws away all his spending money on gene tonics to affect a look of physical fitness. So he'll have an excuse to sit on his rear all day listening to radio serials. Steven, I tell him, you want to be fit? Come swim laps with me, the old-fashioned way. It's your mind that's atrophying. Maybe I'll start sneaking some brain boost into his daily regimen.
Yeah, that is the interesting thing. Like, in a world where you could take something and make yourself fit, could it actually theoretically replace actual physical activity? God, this game's already amazing. This is a lot of what the BioShock games do. They make you question a lot of our own world through their everything. And, ooh, Evo, so that suggests we will get powers. And one thing I'm curious about, like, the little sisters, Plasma, sorry. They're called Vigors and Infinite. Wait, are we the same one who shot themselves in the head? That's the only thing I can pick up on. That, I don't know, something like, in the first game, the main character, spoiler, he had an experiment done on him that basically meant whenever you said, "would you kindly," he was so brainwashed that he would essentially have to obey you. That was the entire point. The main character constantly saying, "would you kindly," something that you only pick up on after you've finished the game. But I'm not quite sure what the whole story is gonna be.
Father.
Here. The fuck was that? Plasma. What is it? Of course, bolts. Oh. Oh. that's a new one.
Daddy was sleeping for such a long time, and Eleanor has missed you. Find her and you'll be all better.
What? Oh!
Daddy!
The hell was that? I'm gonna search these rooms first. You remember I now have saves. I kinda want some combat, like some actual combat. Not some random dude throwing some crap at me and then me drilling his ass to death. I want some legitimate combat. Yeah. I know how this works. Where'd you go?
7 heads and 10 horns. 7 heads and 10 horns.
Yeah, this is the kind of stuff that's common.
The finest non-believer.
That works. Ooh, watch it. Got the power on. Lamb is watching. Yeah, there's a...
At last, a signal. You, who are bringing this dead city to life, listen. My name, it is Tannenbaum. I know who you are,
Yes.
and I am in much need of your help. Please, find me in the Atlantic Express train station.
No, this can't be after... Well, I say that, but honestly, time and space when it comes to the BioShock games is... It hurts my head. I don't think... I think we're somewhere right before the first game. The events of the first game, I think. Here we go. Whoa, there's another one of us? Hi. Oh. And he's out there repairing the city. So yeah, a little bit before all that happened. Hi. Bye. So a little bit before the first game. Simply because the city was definitely in much more disrepair. There definitely wasn't anything fixing the city at that point in time.
To my daughter, Eleanor, soon you will be born, and Rapture will be your home. You shall be raised as I was, to advance the common good through social psychiatry. This city's potential is immeasurable, Eleanor, yet our beliefs are unwelcome here. Life will be difficult, but the price of revolution is always dear. If we are patient with her, Rapture will come to us.
Interesting. Yeah, that's the curious thing. Well, no, what the hell am I talking about? That's the lady, the science lady, the, kind of morally bankrupt person. I think ultimately in the end she was kind of a good person, but still, pretty sure fairly morally bankrupt.
I haven't had a taste of Adam in weeks.
Love it.
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb with a message for the people.
There's Slam.
Remember, you are not alone.
No,
Think
you're
of
not.
me not as leader, but as mother to the Rapture family.
Lamb is watching, that's what it means. Huh. So, I'm pretty sure in the first game she was dead. Having died a while back. Interesting.
I am back in Rapture after so many years. The little ones I
Maybe
rescued
nuts?
are grown up and think of me no more. After what I once did to them, it was a
Oh.
joy to be forgotten. But now, all around the world, children vanish by the sea, kidnapped. And so I return, in fear of what I already know. Someone is making new little ones, continuing my work, my sins. Even if I am to die for it, I must stop them.
Okay, so Lamb is the bad guy. So Lamb was alive in the first game. So this takes place after the first game then. After the events. Which means that... I guess, yeah, no matter what... The little sisters help you kill, and Tenbomb would have saved some of them. Even if you didn't. Interesting. So I guess this goes based off the idea that the canon ending would be the one where you do the good thing. Oh, it's a Rosie. That's a difference. We're not a Rosie. We're something else. We're a different kind of Big Daddy. I'm just gonna call them all Big Daddies because that's what I know. Hey, rivet gun.
You're worth nothing.
Speak it through me! Save me!
Filthy.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna take me a hot minute to get back into the whole... What are you doing that for? Oh, mother. Right, you don't get sent back. You have to jump. You have to make your way back from the vault chambers. Lovely.
You wear the mark of the beast!
It's gonna take me a minute to get back into the swing of the combat. What was that? It's gonna take me a minute because it's been so freaking long. But as well, the combat is just a little bit different than what I remember, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Also, it's hard difficulty. I never played a BioShock game on hard difficulty, so... Actually, no, that's a lie. Didn't I play Infinite on hard difficulty? Honestly, if I was playing it nowadays, doing my Revisited series on Infinite, I probably would have played it on 19 whatever. What the hell is that? Oh, that's one of the bathyspheres.
Barely made it down alive. But here it is. And it's real. Rapture. This is where that thing took my poor baby girl. From what I saw in the sub, most of the city's in ruins. But there were lights here and there. And shapes moving. I'm rambling, scared, I guess. But maybe, if I find this Dr. Lamb I keep hearing over the PA, I'll find Cindy too.
Based off what I've heard thus far, that's probably a bad assumption to make there, bud. The fuck? Oh, that's just a little particle in there. I am wary of things like this. Signs that say stay away, and corpses at the end of weird hallways, because usually people are not all that far behind. Hello. Oof. Hi. Ooh!
Big sister doesn't want you playing with me.
Big sister? The fuck are you? I was not expecting a boss fight this soon. Sade. Oh, this is bad. Where'd it go? Nope. This This is bad. This is bad.
This
Where
is Dr.
did
Sophia
it go?
Lamb with a message for the people. Remember,
It's gone.
Big Sister is always watching. To steal Adam is to steal from the Rapture family. Your family.
So Big Sister is the bad guy? That's a thing. The Big Daddies and Little Sisters have never exactly been evil. You know? They were never evil. They were just there. Creations of a horrid world.
Diane insisted that we spend a weekend at the Adonis. And already I find myself seeking a respite from my vacation. When she deems it necessary to chide me for working, the words dissolve into an endless animal bleat. I founded Rapture to be free of law and God.
Oh,
To
Ryan.
live among those for whom work is our wage. Yet, when Diane speaks of bearing my child, I am given pause. Till now I had never considered my legacy. Perhaps after the new year.
Ryan, if you forget, he was sort of the main baddie in the previous game. It's complicated, to say the least, but he was, in a roundabout way, the main baddie, or at least a baddie. He was someone to fear. That's all we needed. Damn thing ran off. Okay, so that thing's gonna be a constant problem, especially when it comes to getting upgrades. You saw... Son of a... It's still here. Thought it would be gone. Thing's terrifying. Well, that's my own shadow. We're gonna have to fight it some more. I am not ready for a second fight. Oh. Come on. That's a terrible idea. The city's already falling apart as it is. You'll be fine, you're wearing the suit. Just get your bearings. I've been underwater before. This is a new one. So clearly whatever that thing is doesn't care about the city, it just cares about the little sisters.
In that suit, even the ocean cannot harm you. This is good. But Rapture is the death of many great men. Alone, you will not last long. You can still reach the train station. Find me there.
Interesting. Train station. Can't remember anything like that.
Last entry. Lizzie and I, we found a spear, and we're going home. Ain't that right, baby? Next stop, topside.
Oh, I love you. It was you who saved us, Sammy. It was you, Button. What was that? What's that sound?
She's seen us. It's Lamb. Torpedo! Ah, I'll try to...
Sammy. I feel like I remember him. Vinter, something like that. Hey, it's you two. From the first game. It was a... Oh no, wait, that's... Ooh. Yeah, similar scene from the first game. Little sister and a big daddy. That is... different. So it's only us. Because he still has his little sister. So there's something about us that the big sister doesn't like. Something that makes us different. Ooh. Not 100% sure if we'll ever get answers about that. Whale bones? I hope. I hope whale bones. Can't melee, can't fight. It's the only option if we get attacked is to run. Ooh, rapture. Ooh, shark. This is a different view of rapture I never quite expected. Superhero landing. Oh, I messed up. Whatever. Hey, Ryan, how you doing, you prick? Can you tell I hate him? He's a royal prick. He really is. I mean, the city is incredible all on its own, but still, he is a royal prick. Can't follow up there. What you running for? You scared of me? Huh? Actually, I shouldn't be taunting her. If I'm being honest, I should not be taunting her. She nearly whipped my ass dead the first encounter I had with her, so let's not tempt her. You know, let's not tempt her to, shove her own drill where the sun don't shine. Achievement. Daddy's home. Find your way back into the ruins of Rapture.
Ah, Herr Delta. You arrive, as the little one said you would. Come upstairs to the ticket booth, and I will offer what I know of you.
Interesting, we're gonna get some backstory. So clearly the little ones like us and don't like the big sister or the lamb. So clearly they're the big baddies, though based off what I've dealt with before, I don't quite trust that. Huh? Transport systems. I don't think those were around, or at least I never saw any back in the first game. Hi, you prick.
Now most who survive are like this. Splicers. They're drug addicts. Vicious animals.
Hacking tool. Oh. That's a new one. Yeah, we're not, the previous guy, it's not as easy to hack when you don't quite have the nimble fingers to do so. Never mind. Oh, also hacking's limited then. Oh. Oh. Saw that. Do we have a flashlight? You turned the flashlight on earlier. I would like if we could get that back, please. Whoa. Should I be concerned? I mean, does it really matter with how bad of a state this city is in? Right, not automatic. God, the most basic weapons, a wrench. It's like
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb.
Truck.
Andrew Ryan is dead, but the tyrant dwells within us all. Remember, we reject the gene. We reject the self. We reject the tyrant.
Interesting. So yes, Ryan is dead at this point in time. So it seems like her philosophy is essentially the opposite of Ryan's. So one of rejection. One of disgrace for those that use the atom and mutate themselves. Like we have. Lightning or whatever else have you. Whatever catches your fancy as it is.
I'm told that the people grow tense and isolated in the absence of the sun. Now they clamor for a psychiatrist. Do they miss the state censor, I wonder? Wartime seizure of private assets? Or the checkup police vanishing them in the night? Regardless, this Lamb woman is said to be the foremost practitioner in her field. Fine. If she can quiet the rattling of the great chain's weakest
Interesting. So we're gonna see something that we never saw. We got a glimpse into Ryan and a lot of his philosophy and thoughts, but this seems like we are going to see something much deeper. So we can hack things. I did that so it costs less, but we're going to see a much deeper side to his philosophy and thoughts, and something we didn't get a chance to see because the main character, whose name escapes me, to look it up afterwards, but he never got a chance to see that because of what role he played in that game. So because of that, it was difficult to get a good idea of what truly went through Ryan's head before we, well, knew what went through his head because it was a golf club wielded by us. Oh, I hate this place. I mean, I love it, but I hate the whole cracking and stuff. What now?
I know you. That symbol on your hand marks you a dead man. 10 years, Subject Delta. Since I watched you put a gun to your head and pull the trigger. But take heart. Out of your pain, paradise was born. I don't know how you survived, but your suffering is over now. These men will ease your burden. Please understand that like all I have done, this is an act of love.
Is it? Interesting.
It is Sophia Lamb. She has found you.
Again? You guys really want to do that? Oh! Oh shit! I can't get out! That works. I can't see shit. That works! That definitely does work. Oh, fuck's sakes. Interesting. So we are indeed the same person, but she go to Subject Delta. And I did notice we did look fairly different than normal Big Daddies. So maybe we were something experimental, something that Ryan was testing. I think there was talk of an experimental Big Daddy, one that never came to fruition apparently.
Now you know of the enemy we share, Sophia Lamb. The camera in your helmet allows me to watch through your eyes and help you to fight her.
Okay, there's a camera in my helmet? Of course there is. Yeah, but I think we're some kind of prototype, something more. And we are definitely a lot more than she expected. Oh, that's not creepy at all. I'm curious what these are, because if you don't realize the Vita chambers, the things that respawn us, lore-wise, they do not actually bring people back from the dead. Otherwise, Andrew Ryan would have survived. They're a lot like the spawn stations in the Borderlands franchise. Despite, you know, the little bit of humor you get whenever you respawn and the loss of money and stuff, they don't actually respawn you. They're just, that's, in the lore of the games, the Vault Hunters never die. They don't die in combat unless they die in the story. So those are just fast travel stations where you teleport from one place to another.
Careful, security cameras belong to Lamb. But if you are clever, they can be made to serve you.
Oh, I know. What'd you do that for? That was my little buddy. I don't like that you did that to my friend, you prick. The...
Father, it's me, Eleanor. I know you're awake in there. I can feel it. Mother won't be able to toy with you like that ever again. This plasmid is for you. If I'm right, you can use it now. Please, find me.
What? So Eleanor was literally our daughter. And the chick who took us, the chick who used whatever the hell it was on us, she lured us there. She purposely lured us there. Telekinesis. Yeah, I know how telekinesis works. Huh. She knows the way.
Sometimes I now eyeballing with all the can-can girls. If anybody gets lippy, now he's got the bomb.
Nuts. I saved a whole kindergarten full of cutesy little brats and went up happy ever after.
Oh, they're talking about the Prius protagonist. I'm guessing they're considering the two different options you could have taken.
There would be no rapture without me. No city without the Atlantic Express. Ryan took his first grand tour on my flagship coach. These days, personal bathyspheres are all the rage. My rails only connect the oldest parts of Rapture now. And the city's just left me behind. Plenty of cash in the bank, though. This private vehicle craze will blow over soon.
I mean, something did blow over. It wasn't the vehicle craze, though. It was the city itself.
These people are hooked on some kind of genetic wonder drug called Adam. I've read the word splicer scribbled on...
Sophia Lamb is using the splicers against you.
Yeah.
Most big daddies are like her slaves, guarding the little ones. But someone has awakened you.
Interesting, so that's why they still have their little sisters, because they're slaves to Lamb. Ooh, that's a bit better.
These people are hooked on some kind of genetic wonder drug called Adam. I've read the word splicer scribbled on walls like a warning. One of them cornered me and Christ, his face. I had a gun, but I choked. And then out of nowhere, we both heard this singing. And he took off like hell on wheels. It sounded like a kid. A little girl. Cindy's alive. I know it in my gut.
Yeah, if you hear the singing, I wouldn't go towards it. That's a good way to die a painful death. You stop that. Ah. See that damn splicer, I'll put this right through her head.
I know of your bond with Eleanor Delta. To save yourself, you will come for her. But Eleanor has a destiny, one you cannot share. There is no place for you in paradise.
Huh. What is that supposed to mean? Honestly, on that front, I have no idea.
Welcome. In ethical psychiatry, we must account for the role of evolution. Depression, fits of panic, sexual pathos, all responses to ancient selection pressure. The irony is that this theory is why Ryan's people invited me here. They mistake my study of natural law for the worship of competition. Remember, Eleanor, one must know the beast before it can be slain.
So she came to Rapture with the intention of killing Ryan. And Elena is her daughter. Which would mean we're Elena's father and Lamb's husband? Lover? Fuck buddy? Whichever of those fits closer to the truth. Okay, that adds a whole new spin to all of this. Hey! Bye! What'd you just do? I'm hesitant to fight it.
Head for the elevator.
I'm trying, okay? It's a long freaking way. There is a lot of rubble in the way, and half the... Have you seen this city? Half the place is caved in. The other half is filled with water. How the fuck is anyone supposed to navigate this confidently? Can you not? At this point, I'm not even gonna bother with trying. I'm just gonna slowly pick them off. Just let me get out of the damn chamber. This sucks. Oh, does this bode for the rest of my time in this game? Getting picked off before I even respawn? Hey, elevator. Oh, come on. Have fun with that. Yeah, they're gonna have a fun time with the alarm. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem on the way down.
Here is what the children tell me. You are a very old Big Daddy, bonded for life to a single little one. When you are apart for too long, your body begins to shut down like a coma. As long as the girl is in the rapture, you are trapped here as well. The name of your little one is Eleanor Lamb, daughter of Sophia. She is kept at Fontaine Futuristics on the other side of the city. You must go there and save her before it is too late.
Fontaine. There is definitely more to this that you're not telling me. This isn't just a simple Big Daddy stuck. We are different in many other ways. But you are definitely also hiding something much worse from us. Ooh, you are weird. Don't walk through those. Gotcha. Yeah. Trap rivets never fire against me? Or I just pick them up and not try and find out, you know, not take a rivet to the nuts. That'd be nice. And smarter, not harder.
Dr. Siu Chong's death was a nasty blow to the Protector program, but I'm gradually settling into his role, picking up the slack that his carelessness left behind. We are gaining steam again, but I'm not satisfied. Yes, the Big Daddy defends the girl, but he is programmed only for the fight, like a sheepdog who wanders off unless a wolf is tearing at his flock. When no aggressor is present, he regards his little sister as he might a common houseplant. We need something more, something stronger, an unbreakable physiological bond.
Interesting. So I guess they took the whole daddy thing a step further then. Anyway. Very curious. So that's the guy that took over, if you don't remember, I can't remember, whatever the doc's name was, they said, he kinda got himself skewered by Big Daddy in the research that he was doing. AKA, he thought his research failed, he raged out against the little sister, and, well, he discovered what it felt like to have a drill shoved where the sun don't shine. And trust you me, it's not nice.
Here, in the ticket booth. Press the button so we can speak face to face.
You know what game I am working on? I'm looting stuff first, you pricks. And creating a save. I've saved so many times already. So, because I don't know what I'm gonna use for a thumbnail just yet. I mean, I have plenty of ideas, I just don't know which is gonna be it. Hey.
You see? This is why I must fight Sophia Lamb. She is using the new little ones for something. And I have returned to rescue them. If I do not, more children will die for my sins. And the rapture nightmare will repeat forever. Now, we must talk.
Citizens of Rapture, this is Subject Delta. Behind that mask hides an enemy of the people, without soul or sympathy.
Fair enough.
It is a beast apart, and as family, we must tear out its jaw and drive it back into the sea.
Fun. Now everyone's gonna be after me.
Apart to fight you. Please hold back the splicers until we escape.
I'm sorry, what? Crap. You done? Ooh.
Thank you. Now I must leave you, and I am sorry for this. But there are others I must help before the city drowns. This man Sinclair, he is an ally, and will guide you to Eleanor. Goodbye, Herr Delta. And good luck.
Thank you. Glad to have your appreciation.
Well, look at you. A bona fide knight in armor, complete with iron horse. The name's Augustus Sinclair, Sport, Esquire. Old Tannenbaum and I share an interest in the old Fontaine building, the very same place you'll find Eleanor Lamb. I think you and I can do business. Take the train to Ryan Amusements. I'll see you shortly.
Fun. We got a new friend who could possibly stab us in the back if they could get a knife through our suit. But I'm gonna leave this episode of BioShock 2 off here. I am loving this game. It's nice to be back to a BioShock game. Thing is, despite the harder difficulty, I really wanted to play BioShock again, simply because it was simpler and it's different than a lot of games I've been playing recently. Like, exit zoom, what? I don't know, whatever that is. I might turn those tips off. But, like, over the past week, whenever you're watching this video, it's probably not true anymore, but when this video originally came out, the, like, weeks before had a lot of longer videos because I chose to do Prey, Sally Face, and Dishonored 2, my Corvo run through that, all within the same week time slots, and it was a horrendous idea. It was so stressful, considering all those different games required so much time per episode to record, and it was just a headache and a half. The only thing that gave me some amount of relief was playing Resident Evil, because that was much easier. It didn't require, I mean, it still required somewhat long recording sessions, but it didn't have me driving my head through a freaking wall all the time. And I'm speaking specifically of one of the more recent Dishonored episodes with the timepiece thing. Fuck, I still have a headache from all of that. I'm also, I guess, yeah, at this point, the first episode of Spyro would have come out. So yeah, I'm changing up what I'm playing currently because just kind of need a break from a lot of the more shooter, serious kind of aspects of things. But either way, this is a shit ton of fun. I'm loving it. I'm gonna keep playing through it. Ooh, and I'm very curious. Very, very curious. It's a different story than the previous one, and yet I feel like it still relates to it somehow. I don't know. Right now, I'm gonna end this episode off here. If you enjoyed, think about leaving a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. For now, be good, people, and I'll see all of you in the next one. Goodbye.